Hi, and welcome to the Anxiety MD, a channel I created to give you expert advice if you're struggling with anxiety. My name is Dr. Russ Kennedy, and in this video I'm going to talk about what anxiety is, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there as to what we're actually dealing with when we say the word anxiety. So if you're ready to understand what anxiety really is, let's get into it. So what is anxiety? If I ask 10 different people, what is anxiety? I'm likely going to get 10 different answers. And of those 10, 5 of them won't know what anxiety is at all because they've never really experienced it. To me, in studying anxiety and studying it in my own anxious mind, I've realized that anxiety is really just anxious thoughts. It's warnings, what ifs, and worst case scenarios that your mind conjures up. And it's doing it to try and protect you. The anxiety, the anxious thoughts aren't trying to hurt you. They're trying to protect you from these possibilities that may cause you some harm. And the anxious thoughts themselves are really painless. They only incite pain in you or bring pain in you when you believe them. When you believe the anxious thoughts, then they create a cascade in your body that actually creates a sense of alarm. And it's the alarm that causes the pain. The anxiety, the anxious thoughts themselves are painless. They only have the power that you give them when you believe them. And the other thing about anxious thoughts is they need you to go into the future. You need to be projected into the future by these anxious thoughts before they have any power over you. So if A, you don't allow yourself to get projected into the future, i.e. staying in the present, and B, you don't allow yourself to believe these anxious thoughts that you have made up yourself, then the anxious thoughts have no power over you. The anxious thoughts only have the power when you believe them, and when you believe them, then they turn into a sense of alarm that your body can feel. And that alarm, again, triggers the anxiety in your head, which makes more anxious thoughts, which, if you believe them, creates more alarm in your body, and we get into this alarm anxiety cycle. Now, the way to stop that cycle is to simply don't be projected into the future by your thoughts, and don't believe your thoughts. And to illustrate this, I'll give you a little scenario. Say you are female, and you are in my office, and I say to you, you're pregnant. Now, if you don't want to be pregnant, or even if you do want to be pregnant, this will probably create some sense of alarm and stress in your system. So that's what I mean. You believe that thought that you are pregnant. Now, say you're male. Say I say to a 22-year-old male, hey, Bill, you're pregnant. Well, Bill isn't going to get any alarm from that situation at all because he knows that he can't be pregnant. So he doesn't believe the thought. It's only when you believe these thoughts that your mind has created that you suffer from it, that it creates a feeling. Before you believe the thought, it really has no feeling. It's just words in your head. So what I want to teach you through this series is to see your thoughts simply as options. And you choose whether or not you believe those thoughts or not. This only has the belief I give it. This only has the meaning I give it. And I'll talk about these in future videos. But if you don't believe those thoughts and you don't get projected into the future, because that's the other thing that thoughts will do, is they need you to go into the future. Oh my God, I hope this doesn't happen. Oh my God, I hope that doesn't happen. That your thoughts also need you to get into the emotional time machine and get transported into the future. So if you don't get transported into the future by your thoughts and you don't believe your thoughts have very limited power over you. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave me some comments below too if this made sense to you. If it didn't make sense to you, tell me that as well. And in the meantime, this is Dr. Russ Kennedy, the Anxiety MD, saying, don't believe everything you think.